What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Monday evening. Got myself a nice Drew Estates Java and a nice martini made with Citadel gin. Remember, guys, I like my martinis like James Bond, shaken but not stirred. Obviously, that's not the reason why I'm making this video. You guys knew that this was coming, but Mr. Frank Tufano has decided to show his ugly face again. And, honestly, I thought that after 3 weeks of thought and hibernation, you would think this boy would come back with some better sense. But once again, I gotta say the same thing that I said before. Nigga, have you lost your goddamn mind? So when he comes back, and I'm going to touch everything step by step by step. If I miss something, fuck it. So he comes back, and he says he's running Frankie's Fresh Meats by himself. And now he's got Adam in some sort of lawsuit, his worker and everything like that. And here's the thing, people. If someone actually works for you, it's kind of rare that you would actually go and sue him. But here's the thing, all of a sudden he makes an accusation that all of a sudden, now that he's running it by himself, it's profitable. Which leads people to believe that Adam may have been stealing money, and that's just not correct. The fact of the matter is, if you've been losing money for the past year, and you're the owner of the business, why the fuck did you not check the books? Now me, I have contractors for my business, and I always check my books every single week with Quicken, home and business. That's right, I use Quicken. I used to use QuickBooks, but my business has decreased over the years to where, I could simply use Quicken. You see, if you had used Quicken, Mr. Frank Tufano, and checked your books on a regular basis, you wouldn't have been losing so much goddamn money. Honestly, I didn't even know you didn't check the books, but, well, if you don't know, now you know. I mean, seriously, you didn't check your fucking books? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You always check your fucking money. You do your accounting work at least once a week to make sure that there are no improprieties, which I would seriously doubt, because I don't believe a goddamn word you're saying. But hey, just another lawsuit. And then you go and talk about, trying to open up this slaughterhouse and everything like that. But you got to go ask your parents to get you a loan there. No, the fuck you don't. You need to quit depending on your goddamn parents here. I mean, you already fucking live with them, and then you're going to go and ask them for money for some fucking slaughterhouse? You know how much that shit costs? Hell, you can get a loan. Hell, just get yourself a nigger loan. One that has high interest to it there. You could certainly whip that shit up. Hell, anyone can get a nigger loan. I mean, high interest and stuff, at least you'd have yourself a slaughterhouse there. You'd have to pay a lot. You wouldn't be paying as much as a bookie. But hey, you'd be able to get that loan. You don't need... Why the fuck you always asking your goddamn parents for? Anyway... And that leads me to the next thing there. He goes and crashes his fucking Taurus saying that he ran right into a vehicle. Motherfucker, you are supposed to stay 2 car lengths away from someone so you don't fucking run into them. But, obviously, Frankie boy doesn't know how to fucking drive. I mean, that's obvious. Do you know the last time I got into a car accident was about a month after I got my driver's license back in 1996. Ever since then, I've only been in 2 accidents. One, some young white girl went and ran me off the road on Pleasantburg because she was talking on her fucking cell phone. Ran me into a goddamn pole. The other time was a drunk driver. I was headed to work at FedEx to unload trucks. He comes down on Roper Mountain Road and crashes a car and runs me off the road, and I ran into a fucking tree. I get out, had a little headache, car's on fire with the motherfucker in it. I go and pull this motherfucker to safety, and the thanks I get, he goes and runs off there and tries to get away. Runs back to his parents. I had to go get the popo, go bring him back there, because, man, my insurance, I'm not paying for my fucking damages car. This nigga just runs away from the fucking scene of the accident. You know what I mean? Just like you do, Frank Tufano. You always seem to run away from the scene of things when shit gets bad, And then you go and ask for your parents. Once again, it's all about the parents and stuff like that. Ain't you a man or something? I mean, seriously. It's kind of pathetic, If your car is busted up, if the motherfucker still runs, which it looks like, you take yourself a rubber mallet and beat down that fucking hood. Just like Dale Earnhardt did. Back in the late 90s, Dale Earnhardt was in a race and he flipped his vehicle. Did he back out of the race? No. He had his mechanics go and tape that shit up there and ran a couple laps. Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator, can do the shit. So can you, Frank Tufano. So take that fucking hood down and keep on the driving, motherfucker, because you can't afford a car. Not with all these lawsuits from Paul Saladino and everything like that. Excuse me for a minute. Been looking at this for a long time. Don't know where I got pretty more olives. That's so good. May as well get a sip too. And then you've released a slew of videos, vegan madness and stuff like that. The only person that's mad is you. But yet again, even though you're being sued by Mr. Paul Saladino, what do? You make another fucking video about him. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Leave that motherfucker alone, for crying out loud, It's fucking stupid that you're up here trying to mess with this guy again. And he's already suing you. And then you got a lawsuit with Adam, and then you got lawsuits with everybody. You still live with your fucking parents. Rather than going all about suing and shit like that, move out of your fucking parents' house to begin with and quit asking for your parents' help on any of life's issues. You gotta be a man, When I was having life issues and I had lost my job at Alltel after being laid off back in 2007, did I go run from mommy and daddy? No! Wrong! I didn't run from mommy and daddy. I went to fucking Walmart and unloaded trucks for $7.95 an hour. I went from $40,000 to $7.95 an hour. Now, it wasn't much money, and I was eating ramen noodles with hot sauce on it, but I was being a man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get on food stamps or welfare. Went out there and goddamn worked like a fucking man. Mr. Frank Tufano, you need to become a man. You got to be a man in this day and age here. Take life, ups and downs and shit like that. Because when you are the man, you are the man. I am the man, the great one, Vince Goodrum. Don't beg shit from nobody. And I do mean nobody. Not my mama. Definitely not my daddy. Nobody. No loans. All cash. 100%. That's me, baby. And Frank, it's time for you to grow the fuck up. Stop with these lawsuits. Stop with these stupid videos. And be a fucking man. So you gotta work Frankie's Fresh Meats by yourself. So fucking what? Be a fucking man, work those extra hours. You want a loan? Get a nigger loan. You want advice on that? Believe me, you gotta go, ask anyone. You're gonna have to get one of them loans with high interest on it there. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just keeping it real and telling it like it is, basically. Other than that, that's all I got to really say about him. I only wanted to spend 10 minutes and I got 15 seconds left. So, Frank Tufano, be a man, not a woman. You understand? Take care.